Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Well, we got ourselves a big game tonight. I hate the Thursday night game, man.
Why?
Because guys are not, this is not the version you're getting. You're not getting the real Packers.
So
and
they
the real
both
Commanders.
played. They both played Sunday, right?
Yeah, you're asking
They both play
Washington
Sunday?
to travel. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're asking dudes to have a quick turnaround. Hell, you know, it's funny. Ironically, I feel bad for Micah Parsons, who has had a bad back all summer and was limited in reps on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to take a few weeks to ease him in because he admitted after the game when they beat the Lions, he had no legs. He was dog tired. He's not going to be near 100% for tonight. With a short week.
Nobody is. Your running backs, because you play Sunday, Monday you get treatment, Tuesday you're watching film. Yep. Tuesday is actually a mandated day off by the labor agreement. And then Wednesday you're traveling, and then if you're Green Bay, or who's traveling? Who's on the road at this one?
Commanders
on the road. They're traveling.
Yeah.
Then you got to get there, do a walkthrough. It's a pain in the ass, but the NFL wants to make money, and then also act at the same time like they care about the safety. Like, they'll call a 15-yard penalty on a good football play, but then say, hey, by the way, I'm going to need y'all to go play a game in 3-4 days.
The NFL cares about safety about as much as Jerry Jones cares about winning championships.
Right, it's bullcrap.
It would be cool.
It's bullcrap.
It's not top priority.
Yeah, because Thursday shouldn't be a thing.
Right.
And you ask any of the players, they hate it too.
They hate it. They despise it. They hate it. But it is what it is. And it's like if you have two crappy teams on, it's like, well, can't y'all get better matchups on your Thursday nights? But if you get two good teams like we have tonight, it's like, that's not fair. It's not fair
because you want to get the best version of them.
Mm-hmm. And as an anti-Packer,
you're an anti.
Oh my God, F the
really?
Packers. I've always been F the Packers. That's always been the case. And it's easy, and it's even easier than ever to be F the Packers because of Micah Parsons being there. And I'm anti-Micah Parsons now because I'm so pro Jerry.
I know.
I'm Jerry's number one fan these days.
Yeah, you can be anti both.
No. So I've always been anti-Packers. The good news is that the Packers will now have 2 home games out of the way, and so the majority of their games the rest of the season are away from Lambeau Field, which is good.
That's interesting.
Yeah, their home field advantage is because of the cold, and it's not cold right now.
Good point. Great point. And this could be a NFC Championship preview. I hate when they say that.
I know.
But it could be.
Yeah, it's week 2.
But I hate it's week 2. Yeah, it's week 2.
Who? Power rankings after week 1. Is this an NFC Championship preview? Well, maybe, yeah. Because they're two teams in the NFL.
Which one of these two teams has a better chance of being in the NFC Championship?
Right.
Stephen A. will go to you first.
Right.
That's exactly.
Who has more to lose, Dan Campbell
or Matt
LaFleur? Shit like that. But that's what they have to do.
Which one of these quarterbacks is more likely to be in the Hall of Fame?
Oh, my God. You think that when you're paying folks $10 million a year, they could come up with intriguing, innovative topics.
They come up with the topics that people tap into, which is great.
Which is crazy. Welcome in here. It's in the building.
But I want to watch that game.
I'm going to watch it.
I'm watching that game.
For sure. Absolutely. Nina
after
asked
all
me
that
this morning.
What?
She's totally cool with football, right?
Football season.
She knows that I've got things to do on. And to her credit, she asked me this morning, all right, how many big games you got this week? I'm like, well, we got one tonight. I don't have to. So we were going to go somewhere tonight. So I don't have to be watching every play. But when we get home, I'm going to watch the end of the game.
Or just watch the YouTube game.
Well, maybe. But she's like, all right, what games are there? Like, well, we're going to the Incarnate Word game. Okay, so we're physically going to that one. Notice I said the Incarnate Word game, not the UTSA game. Mm-hmm. This week we're going to the Incarnate Word game. Mm-hmm. She's a Cardinal, and we got invited by Cardinals. And I'm like, I got to watch Cowboys, Giants, and Texas is playing UTEP. Big deal. And we'll be at the Dome anyway. So I've got tonight's game, Cowboy game Sunday, and the college game Saturday. And as long as I tell her in advance, she's super cool with it. She knows. That way she don't plan shit. Or she can plan stuff without me.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Anyway, it's a big game. I do look forward to watching the end of it. We're actually going to go watch. Now, I may get shit for this, but we'll see. I'm going to go watch a contemporary jazz band tonight at the Majestic Theater.
What's wrong with that?
It's weird.
Why would you get shit for that?
So I'm going to go see Jeff Goldblum.
I don't know who he is, but I don't mind going to watch some jazz.
Wait, you know who Jeff Goldblum is? He was the goofy scientist in Jurassic Park.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's a
The
jazz.
Fly?
Yeah,
Yeah, Armageddon.
he's a jazz player.
Yes, I didn't know this.
I didn't know either.
Somebody hooked us up with some tickets, and it's like Jeff Goldblum. I'm like, oh, I love Jeff Goldblum. He's funny, good-looking dude.
You thought he was going to see a comedy show?
I thought he was doing stand-up or something. It turns out Jeff Goldblum, for the last 30 years, has been in a contemporary jazz band. Not old school jazz, like new school jazz, which I don't mind new school jazz. It's not my cup of tea. I listen to it like once a year when I'm in a vibe, drinking wine at night by myself or something. I might have it on at night trying to go to bed.
Yeah.
He's in a band called the Mildred, I don't even remember the name of the damn band, but he's been in a contemporary band for 30 years.
Didn't
and he
know
sings
that.
and plays piano, and they write.
Is he going to be by himself? Or he's got a band?
Yeah, a whole band. Yeah,
Okay.
It's the Mildred something band. Anyway, I'm going to go see that tonight. And Nina loves him. He's a good-looking dude, and he's been in so many good movies. We're going to go watch him play piano and sing with his contemporary jazz band tonight. So
Nothing wrong with going to catch some jazz.
By the time we get home, then I'll be ready for the fourth quarter of the game.
Yeah, I
So
just
that's
looked
my
up
night.
his picture. I remember him now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you know him.
But I didn't know he was a jazz
No, that's
musician.
okay. I know all the white guys look the same to Rudy.
Not him. He don't look like your typical white guy.
No, he's got a little something in him. What's his nationality? It's not. He ain't from England. His people are from like probably
Native
Eastern
American.
Europe. Nah, he's Eastern. Well, Goldblum's a Jewish name. He's very Jewish. But I wonder where his ancestry is. Look that up, Bouquet. And see, that's one of those useless pieces of information that now I won't be able to go to bed unless I know.
It just says American.
Yeah, I know. But if we what's his?
He was
Old
born in
school.
Pennsylvania
Yeah.
to Jewish parents.
Right. I bet they were migrants, though. I bet his
father
ancestors
was of
migrant.
Russian Jewish descent,
There
and
you
his
go,
mother
Russian.
was of Austrian Jewish ancestry.
Okay. All right. Austro-Hungarian
Russian.
World War II
Right.
era. Yeah, okay. That explains the dark complexion. So that's what we're doing tonight, man. And then we're going to go watch the end of the game. So welcome in here. It is in the building. Did I mention it's show 403? Here in the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios at Pub Sports Radio in Southtown, Texas. The audio disseminator is Jose Bouquet. Jump in here and donate money to us if you like us. I had to Uber to work today because we're down to one car this week. One of our cars
You
is
broke
on
the other one?
fritz. And the entire time it was about how the podcast got started and why you and I decided to do it and how do I do it and what would you give advice to a 40-year-old Uber driver who would like to do something like that on the side. It was cool. He was cool about it.
Man,
He was.
I
super cool
give
about it.
5
Shout out to Carlo, my.
what
Uber
up, Carlo? I give 5 stars and tips to the people that don't say a word to me.
Well, here's the thing. I don't
mind. I don't mind if they talk, but I would rather not be talked
Well,
to.
here's the thing. The problem was as soon as I sat down, he goes, "Oh wow, you're Mike Taylor."
Oh, well, then that's different.
Yeah,
That's
so
totally
how it
different.
turned into that.
That's totally different. Then I'm cool.
Right.
Oh, you know me? Hey, man, how you going?
Okay. Well, first of all,
Okay.
I don't normally like to chat up my
Me
Uber
neither.
driver either, but it was natural. It was
organic,
and I
yeah.
was into it. And it was fine.
It wasn't made up elevator small talk.
He's a subscriber, so it worked out fine. Point being said,
What up, Carlo? Talk all you want. You send that man a tip?
$7, baby.
7?
Yeah.
The ride wasn't
He's
even
a
7.
Subscriber. No, the ride was like 20.
Oh.
It's peak hour, man. That came down.
Why
came
didn't
down here in
Buki?
rush
Why didn't
hour.
you go pick Mike up?
He didn't ask, and I wouldn't have gone there early enough.
I'm
for him.
out of his way, and
Oh,
he
no,
wouldn't have been
that's-
on time.
I would have picked you up.
We started early this morning for y'all that are just noticing that watch it live.
They
And
noticed.
I
They
was
noticed
worried
everything.
about Bouquet being late, and he wound up beating me here.
Yeah, he beat me here too.
Because
Give it up for Buki. I'll
actually
clap for him
got here
again in
early.
September.
but I had since I left early just to make sure I was on time. Bouquet, I had my Uber driver take me to Taco Haven down the street.
I love Taco
So I
Haven.
had a taco and walked over.
Yeah, I don't eat till like 3 o'clock. So.
And shout
Oh,
out to
damn,
the guy
so
who
you-
was walking his dog that ran by and goes, "Taylor."
Really?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yo, Rudy, what's up?
Yeah, 2 sightings today. Your Uber driver and a dog walker.
Yeah, so all that's a long way. Sorry to be so long-winded with this. I'm bad about telling stories within a story.
Me too. I
Off-ramping,
easily get sidetracked within a
off-ramping.
story for sure.
We need your money because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to drop a bunch of money on a car. Not that I'm begging you to pay for my car, but this keeps the business afloat. If I can afford to take care of my outside work bullshit, I won't have to hustle so much for the money that goes into the company if the tips are flying in, so to speak. All right. That being said, you can jump into the chat and you can tip our show via the super chat. You can also buy us coffees, which is the same way of giving us money. But it's fun because you buy us coffees. It's called buymeacoffee.com. And the link to our program, Bouquet just posted it, I believe, on the chat. So welcome in here. Thank you, boys, for joining in this morning. All right, get your picks in.
Yeah, it's Thursday. I see Rube's in here. Who'd he take? He taking the Ravens too? Yeah. Oh, no, Cardinals.
All right, me too. I think put me down for Cardinals at home against Panthers in our Survivor League. So Bouquet and I were talking just a minute ago before I think you were smoking, but it's like we started early, and we told everybody yesterday, make sure you have your picks in by the end of the show.
Oh.
But there's a lot of folks that probably don't know that we started.
10.
Yeah, we threw a curveball with our live viewers.
So what do we do?
Let's give them to tomorrow. Now, that means you cannot pick tonight's game.
Right.
Although no one in their right mind is going
to
pick
taking either team. Yeah,
game,
so
right?
I think we can give them till tomorrow.
Do not do that. Don't pick the Commanders to win at Lambeau week 2. Don't pick the Packers because the Commanders are very capable of beating them. Do what you want, but I'm just saying, you can't pick the Commanders or the Packers if you don't get to pick in before the kickoff tonight. So, Bouquet, help me monitor that. We're going to extend the deadline.
That's
to
a great point. I didn't even think about that. Dang it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
And if you're watching later on in the day and you're like, what the hell? Just comment on the video now.
Yes.
Oh,
comment,
okay.
Yeah, if you're watching from the future.
Yeah.
This is a message to the future. Congratulations, because you live to see this show later on in the day or whenever you watch it. Get your pick in by commenting on the show itself if you watch it later on in the day. So there's that order of business. All right, where were we at today? Did you see Trayvon Diggs' Twitter post?
No.
That went viral?
No. I don't follow Trayvon.
I don't either.
Oh, okay.
But it went through my notifications today. It swept across my timeline. And of course, the Cowboys played Thursday, so they all had the day off Sunday.
Okay.
And Micah Parsons had a sack for the Packers the other day in the Lions game. Trayvon Diggs posted a highlight of Micah sacking Jared Goff and wrote, "This can't be real. Wake me up from this dream."
Why can't he be sad? That's one of his best friends, dog.
Is he?
What is that? Why is that so?
Go stick your nose up his ass and take a big
What's
old whiff.
wrong with that?
Dude, this goes back to training camp when he was following Micah around like a little buddy, instigating the media powwows.
That's his buddy.
This is the same asshole who bullied a 5'2" TV caster.
Who did that?
Trayvon. We talked about this. Yeah, you do. After the game, the first thing he does is go to his Twitter feed.
And he went outside.
He saw some guy criticizing the defense.
Yeah, I saw
And he goes out into the hall and gets in the face of this dude half his size.
Yeah.
What a puss. I am ready for Trayvon Diggs to get kicked off the Cowboys.
He was actually
ain't part of the solution.
He was actually good last week.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
Man, he didn't play the whole game because he's on pup, because he's also hurt every damn year now.
He misses his bestie, man. Come on, Mike. Be a bud.
Retire and move to Green Bay. I hear it's great for black people this time of the year.
It's awful. Hell no. No black person has ever said I want to go to Green Bay unless you're giving them $130 million.
Oh, jeez.
Damn, Trayvon. No, I didn't see that.
I'm Team Cowboys on the mic thing. You bet your ass I am.
I know you are.
We had that. That's a football decision.
That's like hey, Mike, you were speaking of, since we are on in Corpus, you were not a happy camper when JB got canned at iHeart. You were mad about your boy that they decided to let your boy go. See, I'm saying same thing.
Yeah, but I didn't go on Twitter and go.
You didn't go on. You didn't let Bolger have it on Twitter.
No, I let him have it in his office.
Like a man.
No.
Like a man.
It was what my attitude when JB got canned was.
Well, he's gone on to greater things, so we can talk about this.
He did, yeah. It's years
Much
and
greater.
years ago. I have to support you. I don't have any choice. I'm an employee like anybody else. But it is my show that you're paying me to do, right? It's a partnership between y'all and me. I'm going to have to trust that you're going to replace him with the right person. And
what we came to find out is it didn't matter.
right. And that's where the Cowboys are right now, though.
It didn't matter.
Are they
who you
going
had.
to make the Micah Parsons trade not matter by drafting the right dudes, allocating the money to the right places?
Or
that remains to be seen.
Or could it be Jadeveon Clowney, who was at the facility yesterday? That didn't make your wiener jump?
They haven't signed him yet, right?
No, he was taking a physical yesterday. That doesn't make your wiener jump?
Should it?
No.
Did yours?
No. But I'm just saying, Mike,
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and act like he's a spare, but I'm also not going to act like he's Chris Jones. But I do appreciate them addressing it.
He's a big
regardless.
name. Yeah.
I'm saying addressing the issue.
Sure. If they sign him, he's a big name, and he's.
But I don't
for
mean
them.
he's not getting them 15 sacks.
No, we're going to have national television talk show segments. Can Jadeveon Clowney actually
That's
help
'cause it's
the
the
Cowboys? Can he
Cowboys.
fill Micah Parsons' void?
No.
Bullshit like that.
No.
He'll be a company minimum paid veteran guy who's part of the rotation, maybe, if he picks up the scheme in time.
It's crazy about his career though,
It
because
is.
like when he felt like it,
Mhm.
he could have been. He could have had a yellow jacket, but he just doesn't.
know.
He just doesn't really. He's like He sometimes he feels like playing, sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah. What did
But if
C.J.
he does,
Stroud
his
say?
motor sucks.
C.J. Stroud bitched about all the lollygaggers on the Texans right now.
Did he?
Yeah.
I like
Jadeveon Clowney's a lollygagger.
He's a lollygagger.
Lollygagger. Brian Widener is up in here with a 10 spot.
Brian
Thank
half
you.
Mexican Whitener.
Thank you, Brian. Go Arsenal. How's Arsenal looking so far early on?
Second place.
Yeah.
Buki do that off the
that
top.
should be they should change their name to runner-ups. That should be the name of their franchise.
Yeah, they just took a devastating loss to my
Guy just gives us $10 and y'all take
I
shots
know.
at his team.
He's used to it.
Yeah, he is.
Thank you,
Brian.
In the building, car fund. Thanks, dude. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Speaking of Team Jerry and supporting the Micah trade, you see what Dan Campbell said about the trade?
About the Cowboys trade?
Yeah. Dan was asked about it.
Because he got to play the Packers
Glenn
twice a year.
Rose's own. And Dan was saying, and I don't have the quote in front of me, but this is an 80%. I'm not taking it out of context.
Paraphrasing.
It was essentially. He was asked, "What do you think about Micah Parsons being in the division?" He's like, "I hate Micah Parsons being in the division. However, at least the Cowboys got Kenny Clark in the deal." Dan said, on offense, our offensive coaches, as much as we're terrified that Micah Parsons
They
is
used
in
to
the
have the
division,
game plan for Kenny.
we're just as happy that
Interesting.
Kenny Clark is no longer in the division.
Really?
Yeah, Dan raved about what a badass Kenny Clark is and what a run stuffer. And, the Eagles ran at will in the first half, but the Cowboys clapped up in the second half.
Yeah, let me see.
And it took, Kenny had just gotten traded 4 days before the game. He needed time. And in the second half, he and Odigizua, probably my favorite Cowboy right now on defense is Osa.
That's fair.
Osa and Kenny did a good job clogging that middle against the Eagles. I mean, this is, I know it's like, who the fuck is this Mike Taylor talking so good about the Cowboys?
You know
They
what?
got beat, all right? And a lot of y'all bagged on my ass because we talked about Dak Prescott after the loss the other night. Dak was amazing. Yeah, he was amazing. And his team scored 0 points in the second half. If that's your version of Dak amazing, then you can have it. But I was excited about the defense only giving up 3 on the road in the second half to the defending champions.
I just looked it up because you talked about Dan Campbell and what he felt about Kenny being out of the division.
Yeah.
Now, while Detroit beat Green Bay both times last year,
Mm-hmm.
they held Detroit to some of their lower running outputs of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a good job of stuffing the run,
Kenny's a
which
good player, man.
which is what Jerry said they were trying to do by going and getting him. So I was just like, let me look up what Dan Campbell's talking about. Let me see if he's just blowing smoke. But no, they did a good job. And Detroit's a great running football team. They're a great running football team. Held them to 111. Between those two guys, that's not bad. And 120, like 120 and 111, that's not, like, as a team.
Yeah.
That's not bad. So,
yeah,
Dan, I see where Dan's coming from.
And they've got a horrible Giants team coming in here Sunday. The Cowboys should truck their ass by 2 tutties.
Oh, yeah, they were
They
until you
should.
wore that shirt yesterday.
Well, I was just being an asshole. One more thing on this, and we'll let this go. Guys in the room, Cowboys, they're tired of, other than Trayvon, who apparently has Micah
Wait,
posters.
so you mean to tell me that Dallas media is still asking about Micah?
Still.
Why?
And guys are now getting jumped on in the media and the Metro Sex by Cowboys players like, dude, let it go already.
Now, but you worked up there. Don't you feel like their bosses are telling them, keep prying on the Micah thing? That's the biggest story.
Some, sure.
You think some of that?
And also just lack of creativity and before they play the Giants.
Yeah, because what is there still to say at this point? Like, we could talk about them a week of when they play Green Bay, but we're about to face the Giants. Right. Why are we talking about Micah Parsons?
One of the dudes that the Cowboys are hoping to step up and help fill that Micah void is Sam Williams. Very talented kid they got in the mid-rounds because he's an idiot and does dumb shit. But when he don't do dumb shit, he's good. Sam Williams jumped on a reporter yesterday. He was asked about Micah. And Sam's like, quote, Sam goes, I feel like everybody's really tired of that question in this locker room. Micah's gone. So I feel like we should stop bringing up his name. He's on Green Bay now. You should ask the Cowboys and worry about, you should ask about the Cowboys and worry about what we got in this locker room. Micah's always going to be part of the family, especially here in the D-line room. But other than that, that's his business. I'm worried about me. I can give you his number. You can call him. But please don't ask me any more questions about that man. That's him and I'm me.
Now, did he needs to go and tell that to Trayvon Diggs then.
Trayvon's got his poster in his locker room.
Yeah, Trayvon's talking about to wake me up from this nightmare.
I know. Get the fuck out of here.
So
Trayvon's a big
like, if I'm a media member, I'm like, oh, I was kind of just basing that off of Trayvon was pretty hurt.
Yeah. No, Sam, they're tired of it. And you know what, man? Guys getting tired of shit tends to lead to them playing better. You've got guys, so those guys.
Sam should show out like, hey, all right, I'm gonna show y'all that we don't miss him.
Those edges they have now, all they see is the Cowboys are trash without Micah. They had nobody but Micah.
It was a glaring hole.
The Cowboys are idiots. They're not serious about winning. Typical Jerry. How do you think that makes guys feel in that D-line room?
It should light a fire.
You bet your ass. They're pissed. So this is good. This is a negative that could work into a positive if guys like Sam Williams take it and run with it and use it as fuel. Julian B's in the building. $9.99. Thank you, Holmes. Thank you for addressing Bookie's whole polluted kitty. If you reference the great Scarface, at least do it correctly. There's a difference between a vagina and a uterus, and you sound asinine. Thank you. He keeps referencing his own pee, and I've tried to explain to him he doesn't have one.
No.
I don't think he does anyway.
You never know.
I've yet to see it. If you have one,
you wouldn't want to see it.
It's a horrible
I don't want to see your curtains.
analogy to your person.
You don't want to see that.
Is there any other reference that we could replace that with?
No, I like saying my womb is so polluted.
God. But Michelle Pfeiffer's a girl. She actually had a womb and a uterus and vagina.
I don't drink very often, so when I do,
have that.
It comes out.
What was that scene on Borat? Where I'm going to blow dry my ass pussy.
I've never watched that
Oh
movie.
my God, you haven't?
It's a great movie.
I have no time.
Sure you think it's great.
I have no time for that dude.
Yeah, it came through my town once.
I bet Bouquet and I think that movie's great for very different reasons.
That's awesome. I love that movie. And the second one where he almost gets Rudy Giuliani.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
Great time. Hilarious.
All right, partner with this company. Do you want to go? Speaking of helping us out,
What are they, yo?
Let us help you help us.
Help you, help me,
us,
help me, help you.
us.
Yeah.
Help you, help us, help you, and you help us, help you, help us.
Yeah, that's what Mike said.
That's right. Want to partner within the building? Please feel free to do so. Reach out to me and Rudy, and we will talk to you right now. Well, maybe when we get off, we'll talk to you today about partnering up with us. We're always in the market for new sponsors on our show. We move the needle. We do. Case in point, I went into Sammy's Embroidery Monday, and he's telling me about how the Chargers baseball team, the team of the week, by the way, the Sammy's
Shout out
Youth
to
team of the
Chargers.
week, all went in there and got all their hats done. Somebody, I don't want to give the company away because somebody spent $6,000 the week before for all their company shirts and
What?
hats and logos. Yeah, he had a $6,000 ticket 2 weeks ago. I said, I know what you're thinking. Yes, scoreboard.
I ain't gonna say it.
We can't guarantee anything except we will bust our butt to help your company get what you need out of partnering with us. So reach out to me and Rudy. Sammy's Embroidery, the official logo man, the official embroiderer, the official sign maker of our show. He is Sammy's Embroidery. Just signed a lucrative deal, a year-long contract with Tommy Bahama, and so now you can go in there and get you. I mean, he's got all the name brands, and now he's getting into like fashionable brands. He's always had the sports brand, Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, Reebok. Now we got Tommy Bahama up in there. So, like, if you're a bank or a really nice restaurant, you want to put your employees in Tommy Bahamas with your little logo on there, Sammy's Embroidery, 824-3900, or samsembroidery.com. It is samsembroidery.com. And
What?
right on cue, the Cowboys have an injury, though. They just gave Deron Bland an extension last week, and now he's hurt. A guy
Could be
who was
several
hurt
weeks,
most
right?
of the
No?
year last year, at least 2. So the Cowboys safety Deron Bland, who I questioned the decision. This goes back to allocating your Micah money the right way.
Yeah.
They go and haul off and give a $92 million contract last week to Deron Bland with 30 some odd guaranteed. And now he did something to his right foot Monday in practice. Now, it's the left foot that kept him out of most of the season last year.
I don't like when guys get bad feet, Mike.
Now it's the other foot. I don't
bad
either.
feet.
I don't either.
I know as we usually kind of reserve it for big men, but bad feet is bad feet. Bad feet are tough to get better, man, because you start overcompensating and the other foot's hurt, which is probably what's going on with this right foot because the left foot was messed up all year and he's kind of tentative. So I'm spitballing, but sucks that it happened when you just paid him. But and then Jerry said this when they were going back and forth with Micah. Hey, I paid Dak, he didn't play. I paid Trayvon, he didn't play. Now I paid Deron Bland, and he's going to be out a couple weeks, and who knows what he's going to – he played corner, probably the toughest position in football outside because of the rules, outside of quarterback. Who knows what he's going to be like once he gets back.
I don't know.
Sucks.
Did he roll his ankle? Did he fuck
Could be
up
anything.
a toe? Did he stretch a tendon? Does he have turf toe? Did he have Lis Frank? I don't know.
Don't say that.
I haven't seen it. It's just
we don't want that.
Suffered foot injury Monday, out for this week, probably 2. But no surgery. Okay. So he had a stress fracture last year in the left foot. And it just makes you wonder if the left foot's all the way healed.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I've lost track of how many segments that me and Doc Garrett did over those years, all those years on the radio show. He was always like, you want to predict an injury? Go find a guy who hurt like the right side of his body. It's a guarantee, 80-20, that he hurts the exact same body part opposite side because of overcompensation.
Because you're not 100%.
Yeah, and so
you're not 100%
you're babying that
trusting it.
Yep,
you're babying it, right?
You're babying the left foot, and you're putting too much stress and impact on the right foot. I'm not saying that's what happened, but it sure is something. When I saw that, I'm like, I'll be damned. Homeboy misses most of the year with a left foot injury. Now we're 1 week in, and he's got a right foot injury. Come on, man.
Sucks.
Come on, man.
But luckily, you're playing Russell Wilson.
Luckily, you're playing a washed-up Russ.
And a disgruntled Malik Neighbors.
What did he say to Dayball?
He pretty much told Dayball, like, we look like dog poop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, guys, we don't get it. And he was upset, and Dayball tried to give him a high five. Malik walked off.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be asking out soon. Closer he gets to that rookie deal being up, he's not staying there unless Jackson Dart gets to start and their chemistry just goes through the roof. But another guy from LSU disgruntled. I'm just also with the Giants quarterbacks.
You know me. I don't like when coaches get fired too quick. Too many coaches get fired too fast.
Oh, of course.
No one has any patience.
It's an epidemic.
And I was super high on Brian Daboll when they brought him in.
Mm-hmm.
But what's he been there? 2 seasons?
No, more than that.
How long? Check Dayball. I think it's 2 years.
Oh, okay. Because he was coming from
New England.
Was it? No, I thought it was Buffalo. I could be wrong.
All right. Well,
Dayball's Buffalo.
Okay, my bad. How long has it been? Is this his 3rd year?
God damn it.
I thought that
I'm
guy,
guessing
there's no
4,
need to
Mike.
cuss God
I don't know how to spell.
or Jesus.
Dable.
Daboll.
That's what happens when you use spell check for everything.
Yeah, it is.
All right. How long has he been the Giants coach? Because it's probably a year too long.
It's not probably. He has been a year too
It
long.
might just be he's not a good head coach.
He has been their coach since 2022.
Okay.
1, 2,
Well,
2,
so it's
3,
year
2, 4.
3.
This is year 4. Because
So
he's 22, then 23, then 24.
did he coach the 22 season, or was he hired at the end of 2020?
Oh, good
That's
point.
Coached the
Whatever.
22 season. He was the AP Coach of the Year in 2022.
Wow. So this is his 4th season. He was the coach of the year. I thought he was a stud.
I think
But
some
the last 2
coaches,
years he ain't done shit. He looks
some
awful.
owners and GMs give their coach the benefit of the doubt when they know they don't have a quarterback.
Well,
Like Daniel Jones wasn't the answer. And the GM took him, and the GM's like, yo, my bad. I gave you Daniel Jones. I'm going to give you another shot.
I don't know what the Giants, the managers are doing either.
Well, the one thing they did right, and I agreed with, was letting Saquon walk.
I agree. Yeah,
I agreed with that.
because
but,
they sucked.
Yeah, but everything else, no.
Okay, so I agree. So why are we bringing in 40-year-old Russell Wilson if we suck?
That's crazy. I don't know.
I get why you didn't want to pay Saquon Barkley a ton of money for a bad team. I get that. Cowboys may have done that with Micah Parsons. We're not very good. Let's just get rid of Micah now so we have to pay him. So why are we bringing in 40-year-old QBs?
So you can lose and draft nephew.
Maybe. Or so you
But
can,
with nephew,
or
don't
so
look
maybe
like he
you
should
buy
be drafted.
Jackson Dart a year of time.
That too.
Maybe he's the Alex Smith
Jackson
for the
Dart,
Giants.
I'm a fan of, especially when I know the guy's not all world.
Mhm.
I'm a huge fan of sitting a guy and letting him look at the
Yeah.
game. So I'm not totally upset at Jackson Dart having to sit. Especially if the offensive line sucks.
Yeah, and we're scatter shooting here, and I'm speculating, as Jerry would say. And I said this yesterday. Maybe they do plan on benching Russ at some point. They now realize, well, he don't have it. But you don't want. What's the message to the veteran guys in your room? It needs to become obvious that Dart's the better option, so the veterans are like, hey, play the kid. He's better. It's almost like you have to know the pulse of your room too. When you make
for
these
sure.
decisions.
Because again, some of those guys are like, hey man, that's a contract year for me.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all playing with my money.
Look at Ethel Wolf, 98 in here. Come on now. John Mateer, first QB taken next year's draft. Okay. I love Mateer, but let's not get nuts. Settle down a little bit.
Settle down?
Let's settle down a little bit.
That's
right?
a hot take. I don't know if it's a correct take, but it's a hot take.
I'm not ready to roll with that just yet. I love Mateer.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, do I as the number 1 overall pick of this in the NFL draft? No,
Right.
let's not get nuts. He's got a little Baker Mayfield swag in him. He's got a little Baker Mayfield talent in him too. He's good.
They can beat Texas.
They can beat Texas. The way the Longhorns offense looks 2 weeks in, there ain't no reason why they can't beat Texas. Their defense looked awesome against Michigan. Oklahoma might be legit again, which is good. The world's a better place when the Sooners are good. I've always said that.
Big bad SEC, baby.
Always. All right, what's your take on calling black guys cornballs? Not trying to get racial.
I'll call it. Where's white? Cornballs don't. I don't have a.
I always thought that meant you're just a corny guy. You're
Yeah.
cheesy.
He's cheesy.
What was the guy that got fired for calling RG3 a cornball?
He didn't call it. That was
because of his white
the
wife.
Detroit. It was, but yeah,
Remember
that dude
that guy?
from Rob
He got
Parker.
shit canned.
Rob Parker.
Rob Parker. He's basically called him
He's
a
a cornball
fake
brother.
black guy because he acts
Yeah,
white.
I forgot what
that
it was.
Unfortunate.
I don't.
That was
Cornball. My cornball don't discriminate racial lines.
I'm
Like
only
you
saying
can be.
because we had someone mention that just now.
Yeah,
calling
Russ
a
gets this
cornball.
rap of being a cornball.
He's fake. That's if
Oh,
he's
yeah, he's-
cheesy and fake.
He's
okay,
definitely
I'm with you.
cheesy and fake,
Let's
but
be careful,
good.
though.
He's a good father, good husband, but he's a little cheesy.
And
I
he's-
thought
yeah,
J.J. Watt was a cornball. Like, on Hard Knocks, he'd be out
J.J.
there.
Watt's a massive cornball.
He would doing wind sprints when all the rest of. I mean,
and making sure the cameras saw
yeah,
it.
make sure the camera
I
saw it.
hated J.J. Watt as a player.
Great player.
Bagged him. Yeah, until he got hurt for the last 5 years of his career.
Yeah.
And I used to poke fun and wonder, why do you always get hurt every year in the weight room? What causes you to suffer so many injuries all the time, Mr. Hulkman? What are you doing? Why are you so fragile?
TJ's not any better.
And I didn't want to get sued, so I
Yeah.
didn't say steroids. I just alluded to
Who was
it.
the USC linebacker that was the Texan that was always hurt too? Cushing.
Brian
I always
Cushing,
thought he was a
yeah.
roid head. Allegedly, I always thought he was.
The Texans had a lot of rumors about him. Remember Brian Orakpo? Brian Orakpo?
He had some rumors too.
Yeah, he kept tearing his pecs, lifting weights. All them muscles and no strength. Fucked up all the tendons and bones by adding muscle that was unnaturally put on too fast.
It can.
I'm not saying that was the case. I said that was what mean people on the internet were alluding to.
Mean people on the internet said it. We just were quoting them. Yeah. I don't want to get sued.
Matt says high knees on the plane as a cornball.
I hope he didn't
move.
really do that.
He did.
That's the shit.
He
Russ
did. He got up on the plane and started doing high knees.
And burpees, yeah.
No, he did. Well, was it a long
Time
flight?
out. What the hell are he
Were
did-
you-
oh,
were
he was
you
doing
run-
exercises on the plane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
He did not
That's
do that.
funny.
No, I'm out.
So people could see him.
Yeah, he's a weird guy. You could say it's for whatever reason, informational, whatever reason. That's
Mhm.
just weird.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Inflammation.
Aaron asked a good question on the chat. Are we ready to break some news?
Give me the breaking news sounder then, Buki.
All right. I'll fill time till you do so. All right. Y'all come out and meet the Iceman, George Gervin, on Saturday at Texas Chair and Liquor, number 8. 410 and Military Crossing by the old mall, the old ghetto mall on the west side. 410 and Military Crossing is a shopping strip, and you will find store number 8 of Texas Chair Liquor. I've been over there a few times in my life. Did some fun bits over there not long ago for the Final Four. And the Iceman, George Gervin, will be there, Rudy.
Yeah, it's going to be good times. Good times, man. Y'all come kick it, man. You're going to be free barbecue while barbecue lasts by Mike Taylor's Barbecue for the Kids, own Paul Morales.
Paul.
So don't come in there at 6:30 looking for barbecue. It's going to be gone. We know how to get Santonio to come out. Invite him to eat.
I have something out of pocket to say.
What?
Wait, time out. Break this. Now, this is breaking news. Bouquet has something to say out of pocket?
What?
Wow. How out of character. How out of form.
I hope Paul makes sausage because I can't wait to have Paul's sausage in my mouth.
Now you're just doing a bit.
So that was too easy. I said it. I warned you
correct.
guys. That was a good layup.
Well, first of all, okay.
That was a layup.
What's rule number 1? Make it all about you, right? I need to share with you the other 9 rules. One of them is don't fake the funny. Let the funny come to you.
I just had to finger roll that.
That was a fair.
Bouquet, you play left field on this show. All right? If the ball gets hit to left, go field it and throw it back in, mijo. If the ball gets hit to second, I don't need you running over there and backing up the second baseman. Play your position. Let the ball come to you. God almighty.
Come out to Texas Cheer Liquor number 8 on Saturday, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Get some Ice 44 vodka
Correct. Buy
and
some
finger
ice.
roll some sausage into your
And-
mouth.
Yeah, finger roll. Yeah, that'd be a good bit. A finger roll the sausage challenge.
See if
That
Buki
might
can
be.
catch it.
And I think you know what we did. You know what? We made lemonade just now out of his very unfortunate comment. It led to the creation of a funny bit. I demand to see sausage being finger rolled into people's mouths on
I'm looking
Saturday.
at you, Paul.
All right, who's going to break this news?
You.
Based on Aaron Canuper's question.
You.
Starting today, and this is only for the 4% of y'all that watch this thing live.
Right.
But that's an important 4% because
They tip.
y'all are the ones that tip because you can't tip after the show's already
Right.
aired. Beginning today and for the foreseeable future, our Thursday podcast will start beginning at 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? This is by design. On every Thursday, we're going to be on at 9 a.m. I know that might be kind of an ass whip because it throws you a bit of a curveball. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, we're still 10 a.m.
Right.
Thursdays, we're going to be at 9 a.m. And the reason for that is to accommodate our television schedule that we have to start working on
They don't need
every
they don't-
Thursday.
Yeah.
They don't need to know all
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's,
none of their business.
it's just sausage getting made.
Yeah.
But we're going to finger roll you our show every Thursday at 9 a.m. I'll make an announcement, too. All Thursdays
Or 9 a.m.
are now 9 a.m. now. All right, we have our reasons. All right, so that's it. All right, y'all want to get violent up in here? Let's get a little violent. Let's get violent. Let's do some.
What am I punching
Let's do a
today?
little punching here on In the Building on Love You Hard TV.
Now, it's time for people I want to punch on In the Building.
I met Big Ball Pat's kid recently.
How?
You met Big Bald Pat's kid,
Yeah, Big Balls.
former UTSA baseball player. Do you know that?
I did not, but I met him. Shout out to him. Good guy. Jeff Slaughter works with him.
He
Sports
works
cards.
with Pat's son.
Yeah, works with him on sports card stuff.
This town and the side, it never ceases to amaze me how we're all of us are basically Eskimo brothers.
Yeah.
This
I
is
can't
the
believe it.
biggest little town in America. We're all connected in some way.
Eskimo brothers. What did I?
Did you forget what that
I
meant?
remember it. I'm moving
Yeah,
on.
okay,
I'm
good.
distancing.
That's not.
Let's stay.
What are the odds that one of us in here are Eskimo brothers and don't know it?
Extremely low.
Extremely low.
Yeah, it's pretty low because Rudy's been married 20 years.
Damn near.
You've
And
only,
I don't have
you've only
sex.
had sex with one girl, and that's rare.
I wish you guys could have met me at Oklahoma State my freshman year. Put up numbies then.
Dude, Nina's got 2 ex-husbands. I got 2 ex-wives. Shit. I got about 8,000 Eskimo brothers in San Antonio. And you know what the girls are?
What do they make them call?
Pogo sisters.
Oh, you told me that. So Eskimo brothers, we slept with some of the same women.
Correct.
I don't think I
Pogo
slept with
sisters
anybody.
have
I
ridden
ain't
the
slept with
same
them.
pole.
Yeah.
Ridden the same pogos.
No, I haven't done that.
Thomas wants the Ravens.
You keeping up with the chat,
That's a
Bookie?
sissy pick, by
Yes.
the way, Thomas.
By the way, there's two
Sissy
Rubes.
pick.
Rube Vajagas and
Rube the Dude.
Rube.
Correct.
Rube
We got
the Dude
Rube
is-
the Dude and Rube Vajagas.
Rube Vajagas is riding Mike's coattails, and Rube the Dude is
Yeah.
riding Mike's coattails.
Okay, so then
Pick of the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I have a Rube Navarro. that-
Now he hasn't. I don't think he's picked.
He picked yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So this is why we have so many names.
So there's 3 Rubes.
I have 2 Rubes on my list. That's the issue.
I haven't heard from him in a while, but Rube the Dude, Rube the barbecue, Rube the barber used to be in here. Used to listen all
Oh
the time.
yeah.
Whatever happened to him? You get locked up?
Who knows?
Something like that.
Aaron's in the building. I know we're doing punch. I'll get to you in a minute. Let's get punches.
Yeah.
So who you punching?
I'm punching Buki.
Oh.
I'm-
Safe
AJ
punch.
Flores got the Cardinals, by the way.
All right, AJ.
Buki calls himself Mr. Seamhead, Mr. Baseball,
Yeah.
Say Hey Picks.
Wow.
He's still crying about USA beating Venezuela 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That's true.
But he has yet to give any love to the great Anthony Rizzo.
Most important Cub in the last.
And you have given him 0 love.
A to the Rizzo.
What's up with that, Mr. Seamhead?
He was a Yankee for a
Has he
long
not
time.
been brought up? But we talk baseball on this show if it's worthy. I think Anthony Rizzo's announcing his retirement is worthy. You said nothing, and you consider yourself a Seamhead.
No. He was a New York Yankee for a long time.
Oh,
unfortunately.
now I'll get to the deep end of
But
it.
yeah, he's the most important Cub since, like, I don't know, Mark Pryor? I don't know. He's a very, very important guy.
Whoa.
The captain of the World Series team.
How many guys are still playing from that club?
Schwarber, Hayward somehow is still
What was
playing
that? They
earlier
still
this
on a
year.
team from 2016?
Yeah.
Schwarber's he's on the Phillies now.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he's going to be second in MVP this year.
And he's better than he's ever been at 30 whatever he is.
Yeah, he's gonna be
years
a
old.
He was the first to 50 homers, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I think
See,
so.
I've been paying attention,
In
fellas.
the NL.
As it's September, I start
Big
paying
Upper was
attention.
first in AL.
Chris
So-
Bryant still in the league, but barely.
Chris Bryant still in the league?
Barely.
Where's he
he's,
playing?
he's on the Rockies. He's been hurt for like the last 4 years.
That's a good way to get him paid for doing nothing. That's
Yeah,
a good bit.
he fucked his back. But yeah, he's the most important Cub in the last like 50 years. or
Ah, you
whatever.
may be right, dude.
I mean,
Who was the ace of the Cubs World Series team?
It was probably Arrieta and Kyle
Oh,
Hendricks. who's
duh.
still
Screw
playing.
me for forgetting.
What's that?
TCU's own Jake Arrieta.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a glorious year for TCU. We went to the College World Series, and the Cubbies won the World Series.
Yeah, Kyle Hendricks closed Game 7, so he's up there as well. Or he started Game 7 of that game. So
Now,
But,
and
yeah.
the Cubs now have one of my favorite
Who
players.
was that?
A little skinny white kid from Cali. Got the
PCA.
3 names.
PCA, Pete
Yes,
Crow
sir.
Armstrong.
Yeah, Pete Crow Armstrong. Sounds like a Native American Navajo man, but he's not. Parents are actors. We talked about him.
Yeah, we
2 weeks ago. Pete Crow Armstrong. Are the Cubbies still in first, or Milwaukee's in first in that division?
Milwaukee's the best team in baseball.
I start paying attention on
Who's the best team in baseball?
September 30th. Oh, really? Well, my
They're the best
Rangers.
record.
My Rangers just handed in their ass 3 games in a row.
How
Good.
The Rangers are the hottest team in the league.
Yeah, they're fighting. I have a bet on
Crazy.
them, so I have them to win the division from the preseason.
You bet them to come back and catch the Astros?
I bet them in the preseason.
Oh, well, they're within 2.
Yeah, so I'm hoping. Yeah, the Astros are kind of screwed too.
Yeah, so Punch Bookie forgot giving Rizzo any love.
Hey to the Rizzo.
Yeah, he's really good. He's not gonna be a Hall of Famer, I think, but he'll be a Cubs Hall of Famer, obviously.
Oh,
Yeah,
God, yeah.
Probably so. Yeah,
And shout out to Ben Zovers.
absolutely. All right, who am I punching today? Who's crossed my hair?
If you don't got none, you don't got one.
Who's peeled my skin? Who are you punching, Bouquet?
He ain't got one.
That's a great question. I don't know. My punch is not kosher, apparently. So I
Your
can't.
punch is not. What are you going to piss off the Koreans again?
No, even worse. I'll piss off a whole sect of people. But no.
Oh well, we do that on a daily basis on this deal. That's all right.
Yeah.
All
So.
right.
Oh, there we
What
go.
else?
Thank you. I see Ruben Navarro is in here as well, and I see. But there we have a lot of Rubens. But no,
Yeah,
I'm
get your
all,
picks.
I'm all set. People I'll punch is the
All
damn
right.
people that don't get their Survivor picks in by tomorrow, because then you guys are all out.
All right. Well, I'll punch the dickhead that shot Charlie Kirk yesterday to death. I'll punch him for deciding that violence was his answer.
Sniper. I couldn't
And
believe it.
Once again, embarrassing this country with horrific acts of violence in public. Punch that guy, whoever the hell he is. They haven't caught him yet, I don't guess.
No, I don't think so.
They had a person of interest.
They let
guess
him.
they let the guy go?
Yeah, they let him go.
Yeah, but he got obstruction of justice, and he's like, he got booked too. So that's crazy.
How so? Obstruction of justice. What it means is, was he know the shooter?
Who knows? Yeah, that's what the FBI
Did he help?
said.
Was he driving the getaway car, or what's the deal?
I don't know.
And I'll
That's
punch that ass.
The FBI said it. So,
All right, it is Orlando Kell, the official family lawyer in the building. If you need a family lawyer, that could be divorce, of course. It also could mean adoption. Could mean custody hearings. Could mean that one of y'all has switched jobs. You know, maybe your ex-wife is trying to move out of the state and you don't want her to, or you need something changed in your decree. Maybe you have, whatever. Maybe family law is whatever family law involves. Can involve your cousin, whatever. Maybe there needs to be some rearrangements for your kid, whatever it might be. Orlando Kell's our guy. 50% of all current married men in this country are going to get divorced at some point. Horrible stat. It sucks, but it's the reason why we got Orlando in the corner. 210-775-4995, or you can email Orlando directly, orlandokell@gmail.com. orlandokell@gmail.com. So, thank you, Orlando. Last night, every day, so my kids are 5 hours behind me in time because they live so far away.
Gotcha.
And they don't get out of school. They don't get home and settled from school until like 8 p.m. Texas time.
Yeah, that about 3 o'clock.
So I always check in first thing we do. How was school today? And I always ask them what's in the news. Your news, like what's in. I get the cheese man at school, and somebody's not talking to somebody. Some had a fight or whatever, or some teacher had a muckle, whatever. What happened today? And you know what they both talked about yesterday and I didn't even say anything.
What?
Everybody at school was talking about Charlie Kirk because they all saw it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, so I had to deal with that as a parent last night. And I was pissed when I found out that they saw that. Have you seen the video?
Yeah, it's all over Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch it.
And was it not all over Instagram?
I'm sure it was. Yeah.
I didn't see it. I mean, if it was like, even the ones that I saw like graphic, I wouldn't click on it.
I saw it accidentally. I didn't want to see that.
No,
I mean, it's like I don't need to see that.
No, I didn't click on
But I'm not trying to be any better than anybody, right? But I am not one of these people that needs to see video of something for it to impact me. You know what I mean? And I'm not claiming I'm better than nobody. But for so many people, it's like, I don't think things register to them unless they see video of it.
No, it's just we love.
I don't need to see
Not
it.
we. I don't either.
No, I know what someone being shot to death means.
Right.
I know what that means. I can picture it in my head. And I almost feel like, we had a BC and an AD, in historical. And I'm an old wannabe historian. We measure the Earth's history in terms of BC and then AD, where we counted backwards, and then we got to year 1, and now we're counting upwards.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're to a point where historians are going to have to start looking at a third era in the world's history, and that is post-internet. The internet has had a bigger impact than anything
Internet or
in
social
the
media?
history of the world. The internet.
Whatever.
And then because social media is...
I think social media took it to a whole different level.
Well,
Internet's
yeah,
one
absolutely.
thing. Social media takes it to a whole
Right, you're
different
right.
level.
Maybe,
but no,
maybe it should be social media.
I know what you mean.
Being,
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the internet...
It's still the internet.
Yeah, the internet means I can go to natgeo.com and read about elephant dung in the African rainforest or whatever. But you're right. So social media's impact. I'm going to retract because that's a good point. We have BC, AD, and social media. And those of us that have been on this planet for the advent of social media and to see the early impact it's had
Jesus Christ.
on society in this world, it's a hell of a thing.
Yeah.
And my 13-year-old my twins they're not on X. They are on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where'd you see that? He's like, oh, Dad, we saw that.
They
Charlie
saw the video.
Yeah, they saw it.
Damn, I thought they
I'm
were
like,
just
Damn,
seeing.
where'd you see that? They're like, oh, somebody at school had it and was showing it in the hall. Son of a bitch, man. And so I had to deal with that as a parent. And where my 13-year-olds now are going to be seeing dudes get shot to death on social media. And that's unfortunate. You know that Texas has now banned cell phones in a lot of districts in the state?
Whoa. I thought it was all of San Antonio. I didn't know it was Texas.
I think it's a lot of Texas districts. Northside's banned cell phones at school. And you can't have it on unless it's an emergency. Alamo Heights, theirs is you can't have it on in class, but you can use it in hall passing time or lunch. Okay. You know, have a lot of kids late to class because they're going to be dicking around on their phone in between classes, but whatever.
Happens. So it is a state. Okay.
You know, it's like what I don't want to do is I don't want to overreact and act like the world's never been more violent because that's not true. It's just not true. We just see it now. We see everything. And that's unfortunate.
Right.
You know, I live in a world where, and it's funny, today's 9/11. The impact of 9/11 and the impact of social media on me and my kids and every single human being on planet Earth, there needs to be a new era of measuring history. Historians need to start looking at history with the advent of social media being another whole era in how they analyze historical events, because we all see it now. And what happens is every asshole has an outlet. And so we run to Facebook and Twitter and Instagram or Slaptick or Uptalk or whatever, and we have to give our opinion. And it's not like human beings all of a sudden got opinions on everything. We just now have the ability to share our
somewhere
opinions.
to share them, yeah.
You know,
We used to share them at the water cooler.
And I was pissed at my kids. Someone showed them that in the hall. If I saw the little kid that showed my kids that, I might backhand his little punk ass in the forehead. Keep that shit to yourself. Why show that around? But they're kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kids are going to show shit. It just sucks. It's unfortunate that my kids had to see that.
Right.
That sucks. You know? Sucks. That's
tough.
the world we're living in now, where our kids are exposed to everything.
For sure.
So when I hear that cell phones have been, in the state of Texas, severely, not banned outright, but very monitored now at schools, thank you. Thank you. These kids they got their head buried in fucking social media all day, every day. And we're all, by the way, so do the adults, but my concern are my children, you know?
Yeah.
I can't help the adults. Have you even ever heard of Charlie Kirk till yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Nina came home and never heard of him.
course I
And I'm
have.
like, God, that's so freeing. You know, by the way, Nina, my lady is she's one of the most intelligent human beings I know. And had no idea who Charlie Kirk was.
No, I
Because
have
she
seen.
doesn't get into the day-to-day political siege that we have in this country. And I'm like, that's we talked about our sports bubble the other day. Like, you and I get in these little sports bubbles, and we just
All the
assume
time.
that everybody else in the country, everyone knows that Patrick Mahomes is the quarterback of the Chiefs.
No, they don't.
And that's not true. The majority of Americans don't know who Patrick Mahomes is.
Right.
We get in these little sports bubbles, and we just can't believe it. There's also a news bubble, and I've told you this several times this year. I have on purpose pulled out of the news bubble that I used to live in. There for a
it's
while,
tough to be out of
I
it.
was a news junkie.
Yeah, it's tough to be out of it because
Well,
especially with X. X
sure.
is probably
I
the
know,
worst.
and that's where I saw the video. I'm like, I didn't even want to see that. I pull my feed up, and it's the first fucking thing is a video of Charlie getting murdered.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my God. The guy gets shot in the throat and blood just spews out like a faucet. And he just lays back and he's dead. I mean, he's probably dead within seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck? I don't care to see that sitting over a sandwich at lunch on a random weekday. If I want to see it, I should be almost like, well, Taylor, delete your Twitter account. Well,
Yeah.
don't think I haven't thought about it before. But it's like I have on purpose unfollowed a lot of things I used to follow because for the longest time I was a news junkie. Always been. But I'm still a news junkie, but I'm not a political junkie at all like I used to be either. And I hate politics in general. I don't know why anybody would want to be a politician right now. Why would you want to be?
Power.
But look what you put yourself out there for.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you the answer.
It's ridiculous. It's insane, man. It's just trying to ride the. I had to ride the 9/11 wave with my first two kids, and now I'm having to ride the social media wave with my 13-year-olds. Osama bin Laden and the Taliban. Those people all died. Osama bin Laden was killed by Navy SEAL Team 6.
Mm-hmm.
So he got murdered. That guy went to his grave in the ocean having no idea the impact that had on this country. 9/11 and the advent of social media have had a massive impact on this country. So what we have to do, and what I told my kids yesterday was, you have to choose not to be in these bubbles.
No, that's the thing, Mike. You cannot be in the bubble, but they're kids. People are going to show them.
And that's what happened.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not like there's no avoiding it. You didn't want to see it. And
correct.
There's no avoiding it, man,
right.
Because we got weirdos that like that type of stuff.
When I go to my social media handles, which, by the way, I use them for valuable resources to promote our company.
That's the only reason
to promote our clients. To give takes on the Cowboys game. That's what I do it for. No, I don't care to get into warfare over politics with people I know on Twitter. That's bullshit. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get into that. It sucks.
I'm not. I say it all the time. Once my entertainment, I use air quotes, is done, I'm done.
Yeah.
With social, I'll have no reason to. I use this I use it for business purposes.
Mm-hmm. And here's the thing. You don't, and it's like Nina's like, I don't know who Charlie Kirk even was until today. I'm like, God, I didn't know who he was until about 3.5, 4 months ago. He was on Bill Maher because I watch Bill Maher every week, and that's the other thing. What I used to follow everything back in the years ago. Yeah. ABC News, NBC News, CBS News, Fox News, AP, UPI, New York Times, USA Today, Reuters, dude. I follow like 2 things anymore because it's like when you doom scroll all day and you look at 500 posts a day, you don't retain any of that shit.
One, you don't retain it, and 2, it affects
your outlook, and you wind up having a false narrative that you create about what the world is.
And your mood's weird, and it messes up your day. And then not only that, you don't even realize you're programming your brain to be on negative mode, right? Because that's all you're digesting.
Right, your brain is a muscle. It's like. it's so much better for your brain to focus on 3 or 4 things a day than 3 or 400 things a day.
Right.
Multitasking is hard because your brain's not set up for that. Absorb 2 or 3 things a day and learn it, and let that kick in rather than doom scrolling 500 to 600 fucking posts. I preach to my oldest kids about this too, and I'm guilty of it all the time. I have to check myself. It's just we have to get better. I guess I sound preachy today, and I'm talking to me and my kids. And I'm not like I don't have any answers either. But for me, what has worked for me is, I don't have to look at it. If I see a link and I know that there's something bad on the other side of the link, I normally don't click on it. The stupid Charlie Kirk shooting was right there in my face yesterday. And I'm like, Jesus, man. Yeah. I don't need to see that. I know what being shot to death looks like. Right. Or I know what that means. He's dead. That's unfortunate. All the statistics say that crime is as low, if not lower, than at any other point in the history of our country. Most of our major cities right now, pound for pound, are as safe as they've ever been. New York City is one of the safest big cities on the planet. But you would think that our country's on the verge of collapse because we doom scroll all day and we come out of it thinking this world's going to hell in a handbasket. Mm-hmm. Clearly, we're in the revelationary period of the Bible, or whatever, and we're not. We have to take ourselves out of that bullshit and watch In the Building and listen to Mike Taylor and Rudy bitch about the Cowboys. Isn't that more fun? Isn't that more fun?
Let me debate that. No, of course. Absolutely it is.
And it's 9/11, and I hate, I got pissed off during the whole thing with Project Marvel because I hate when political shit gets into our show. But I could not address the Charlie Kirk shit just because it impacted my kids, and that pissed me off.
Yeah.
It's almost slappy at school showing them that, And I know they're on Instagram. I got their password, remember? They're thankfully they're not on Twitter. Twitter's worse. Twitter sucks.
Yeah. I'm not on Twitter a lot.
So here's what I did today. I went to my Twitter account and formed you can make a list of things that you follow only. Like I have a whole list.
You can mute stuff.
I've done that. I've been muting for years.
Yeah.
I have a list of all the people and stuff that I follow, but I made a separate list that I have customized to my Twitter account now of things that just I care about seeing. And so when I go to my X, I guess it's X, not Twitter.
It's X.
When I go to my X account, the first thing I see is my chosen list. So to filter out all that bullshit. You know what I mean? It's just stuff that
That's
I use
better.
to get our show
It's probably better. Yeah.
Yeah.
This way you can you can get what you need and get out the way.
Yeah. I'm proud that I had never heard of Charlie Kirk till 3.5 months ago. Because Bill Maher had him on. No, if I discover somebody new, it's probably because Bill had him on a podcast. I like Bill. And that's the guy I watch him, I watch a few others. But man, I've reduced my news follow on social media 90% in the last 2 years, and I'm happier. I have a clearer mind, and I'm just in general. I feel like it's given me a better outlook on the world because I was getting into some dark times there during COVID.
Yeah, being locked up.
Me Too, and George Floyd and all that shit. I was riveted all day long, stuck at home, nothing to do but doom scroll. Wasn't healthy for me. I had to stop.
Yeah.
As a grown ass, if I wanted to be a decent father, I was starting to think that maybe this world really is terrible and it's worse than it's ever been. That ain't true. The 60s still trump what we've gone through in the last 10 years. That's it. That's all I got on that. And just pissed off that my kids saw that shit yesterday. Yeah. It's awful. Don't watch it. It's stupid.
No,
it's
I'm
awful.
not. I'm going to try to avoid it.
It's awful.
That's all
anyway,
I can
what's on your mind today, man? I don't mean to dovetail into all that bullshit. That's it. It's terrible. It's awful. Political violence is increasing and it's scary and it sucks. And that's
and in the midst of all of it, because, this guy's platform was so huge and he had so many people that loved him and so many people that hated him. Mm-hmm. It was just a blip on the radar that we had another school shooting.
Oh, no one gives a shit about that.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm not trying to be a dick.
No.
This country doesn't give a shit about school shootings.
No. So it's like
It doesn't.
crazy times. Maybe not the worst, like Mike says, but definitely crazy times.
Now,
Anyway.
crazy times because I think the doom scrolling is, and we're allowing others that we've never met in our lives to dictate and mold how we think as people, and it's getting too crazy.
Yeah.
And people can't. We have people. There's so many people that, man, they just can't handle the information. And that's why I think I said at the beginning of this segment, the advent of the internet. It now means that all the information is right here in my pocket, and most of us cannot handle having that much information. You know, the old saying, "Ignorance is bliss." It's true. You know, it's bliss.
Sure.
I don't. There's a lot of shit that I don't need to know. Don't care to know. Don't give a shit. I try to prioritize.
No,
what I care about.
there's no way to get it all anyway.
No,
because it's so
and you're
much.
not getting the true story.
It's 24/7,
so
there's no way. Yeah, there's no way to get all of it. Even if you try, you can't get all of it.
But I know here in the last year-ish, we're killing CEOs in Wall Street. We're killing talk show hosts at college campuses. We're killing state senators in Minnesota. Fuck we doing, man? That's just. We're trying to kill the president. It's just awful. Just awful. That part of it's awful. But in general, Rudy, I do think that in general, like in reality, fuck the phone, the world in your phone. I'm talking about the world in your neighborhood. Do you feel unsafe leaving your house?
I would say no.
Or any unsafer than you did 20 years ago?
I would say no. I don't feel unsafe.
I don't, man.
But I have my head on the swivel because it's a crazy time we live in when, once a month.
And my grandma taught me when I was 4 to keep my head on a swivel, even in the 80s. It's just
but
people going to people.
Yeah, you're right. In the 80s, it was
people going to people. We didn't have all the information. We didn't see everything every day, all day long that was going on out there. And ignorance was bliss. And we were happier. It was more peaceful. Social media can fuck up your head if you let it.
Yeah, for sure.
So we got to figure out a way to. I'm all for censorship to kids under 18. Absolutely.
Yeah, you can.
So when I found out that the state has decided to start really regulating cell phone usage in schools, right there with them. Could not agree more. Thank God for it. It's good. It's good. Anyway, that's it. All right. Show brought to you in part by Slackers Bar and Grill. To hell with the ugly news. Let's all get together. Sports is the great unifier, is it not?
Well,
you go to a ball game, no one gives a shit.
I do have an update
who
on
the
Slackers.
guy sitting next to you voted for. Go ahead.
Due to the fact that Netflix, even though it's $20 a month, it's going to cost Slackers way too much to have that.
Really?
So they're not going to be doing.
They're overcharging bars.
They're overcharging bars.
That makes sense. Wasn't there a UFC fight going down on Saturday too?
Well, the UFC, that's different because that's here. Let me see.
UFC Noche San Antonio.
They're only doing, if you want to go to Slackers and support us, they're only doing the Canelo fight at North Star. I'm not going to give you the number that Netflix gave them for all 5 bars.
Wow.
But the number is astronomical. So they're only doing the Canelo fight at the North Star location.
I don't blame them. That's a good bit.
It's crazy.
Okay, cool. And it also helps pack the.
It's just like a paper.
North Star
so that's why everybody's kind of promoting this. Netflix is kind of promoting this like it's not pay-per-view. Well, actually it is because we all pay a membership for Netflix, and you're still upcharging bars. Like the bars can't just turn on their Netflix. No, they go by the capacity, and so it's really still kind of pay-per-view.
Come on, Netflix. Come on.
I get it.
Well, if you want to watch the fight somewhere with people in a group,
right?
I can scarcely think of a better place to do so than Slackers over on Rector, right behind North Star Mall on Saturday, as Canelo fights Bud Crawford. I called him Carson yesterday.
But yesterday was a crazy
day.
To
apologize for my performance. Yesterday I was bad.
It wasn't bad. It was funny. It was good. It made for good YouTube. It made for good YouTube.
Good YouTubing.
It made for good YouTube.
Goddamn YouTube. All right, what else today in the NFL? So far, no punishment for Lamar Jackson for shoving the fan in Buffalo.
Did you think he should be?
Fuck no, he better not get fined.
Okay, because when you sent it today, you put a question mark. I was like, Mike wants him to be suspended or fined?
Well, I don't want to give you all of my takes. I want to tease my takes.
Yeah. Because I thought you were about to come here and rip the league.
No. So Lamar Jackson, as far as I know this morning, Bouquet, have we seen anything? Let me know if you have. Has not been fined for pushing the asshole in Buffalo that was reaching over, slapping guys in the helmet. Once you cross that plane, fuck you. All bets are off.
Is that a real video of that guy doing an apology with the neck brace on?
I think it's
or that's
bit.
fake.
That's
that was
bit.
fake.
That's
Okay,
a
I was
bit.
about to say that. It made me chuckle.
Yeah, and Lamar apologized to the guy. Lamar handled it
He
like
said,
a grown
next
man.
time, just chill.
Next time, chill. I'm sorry I pushed you, but you shouldn't have been slapping us in the head.
He pushed 2 of them.
I know he pushed Lamar and he pushed DeAndre Hopkins, like slapping him in the helmet.
Yeah.
What you doing? Reaching over doing that. And if you do that and you get your ass pushed, that's on you. So I'm glad that they've not fined Lamar. He does not deserve to be fined for that.
No, you can't allow
That's
people
bullshit.
putting hands on people.
You can't go now. Had Lamar went into the crowd, that would have been a problem. We can't have malice at the palace.
Oh, no. He just kind of shoved him back, mushed him.
Yeah, he mushed
Call
him
it a
back.
mush.
Mushed him back. And the league and the Bills fined that fan forever. He can
he's
never
done.
go to another game. He's done. He's
Good
done.
for the Bills.
Good for the Bills and good for the NFL. Former Longhorn great Xavier Worthy has not been ruled out of the Eagles game yet, but it does not look good after he got his shoulder dinked by his own teammate, Travis Kelce.
Did Kelce come out and take blame for that?
Yeah, Kelce felt like shit. And on his podcast with his brother yesterday was like, oh, shit, I've been in the league 13 years. He ran the wrong route, got crossed up. He's like, it wouldn't have happened had I not went the wrong damn way. I didn't see X, and he's twice X size, and just blasted into him. Poor Worthy. He's tiny.
Yeah, he is a little
Kelsey's
dude.
a fucking mountain. And so Kelsey punched himself yesterday on
Nice.
what's their thing called?
I forget. Who?
New
Heights.
New
Yeah.
Heights. Okay.
Oh.
But Worthy may be doubtful. Chiefs looking 0-2 right in the mouth, y'all.
You taking the? I mean, are you picking the Eagles to win this game?
Right now, I'm leaning Eagles. Yeah, not enough to guarantee him in my survivor pick.
No.
Yeah,
You went with the Cardinals, right?
yeah.
I'm
Cardinals.
going with Buffalo. I'm going to do a bit of picking against whoever's the Jets are playing.
God damn.
Is this in Buffalo?
No, this is in New York where they've beaten them the last 2 years.
The only hope
Well,
the
that
Jets
was
have.
they started 17th string players. Don't act like the Jets just beat Buffalo.
They beat them once without Aaron Rodgers, too. Never forget. That was the
The
game where he ripped his
only-
Achilles.
Chance I give the Jets is that maybe the Bills have a letdown after that massive game
Give me the
against Baltimore in the
Bills.
comeback. So you're gonna take the Bills? Okay.
Yeah, I'm
That's
taking
probably
everybody
smart.
against the Jets for now.
Disgusting.
Dallas is probably the safest pick, but I'm holding off. I think I'm going Cardinals this week over
Well,
the
Over who?
Cackalack Panthers.
quickly, I'm going to share this.
Mhm.
People that don't have picks from so far.
We need your pick. Hey, will you send me an updated version of that when we get done today? And I'm going to post it on all my social media.
Yes, I'll send you a
For
picture.
those that need to go on social media, I put wholesome things on my social media, like fuck you to Baylor fans, kiss my ass, Dak Prescott, and our Survivor League picks. Those are the things that Mike puts on his social media.
Yeah. No kidding. Now, my stuff, you see mine is Slackers, is Texas Shit Liquor, and
Yeah.
Jay Rapaldo, me and
I
Mike.
know.
There's not much else. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and in the future, that shit's for me. That shit's going to go down too. We're going to start
We're
charging.
charging
We're
for
going to
that.
start charging once I'm able to. I'm going to start
Yeah.
charging for them posts. But for now, y'all get. That's what you get when you partner within the building. I should say we don't charge anything for all of the social media posts.
We
that
should
give
be.
y'all. Hell, you can make the case my Twitter handle is more popular than our talk show. I got 13,000 damn Twitter followers.
Yeah.
You know, and you get that free. Want to be future clients of In the Building? Me and Rudy don't charge for that. That's part of the
We
package.
should be.
It's like a price fix.
Right.
For one price, you get an hors d'oeuvre and a drink,
Right.
a glass of wine. Then you get the main meal, and you get a salad, and you get some dessert. So we're a good deal. So reach out to us if you want to partner with us. Ask Russ and Gino at GC Roofing and Construction. I believe they're closing in, or at least they're rounding third base on customer
The
number
round and third.
the 18. That how you say 18 in Spanish?
No, it's 19. 19.
Oh, are we up to 9?
Yeah, 19.
19. Have I lost
Close.
track? Dang. Okay.
19.
Shit, I'm already okay. Cool. I make it 19 customers on the verge of being satisfied
Round
by
and third.
GC Services, Roofing and Construction, the official roofing job company of our place. Fox News Dave's about to have his entire thing done, plus solar. Shoot.
Good to be a pilot.
GC, baby. Yeah, good to be a pilot. Yeah, private pilot. GC
pilot.
Services, Roofing and Construction. These are the people. 210-347-0426. Contact my guy, Russ Gino, at GC Services, Roofing and Construction. All right. Do we have any NBA bed music in there, Bouquet?
I'll look for some.
See if you can't find any. So, I don't know what the occasion was. Adam Silver had like a State of the League thing yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Is that because we're about to – what does that mean? Because we're about to go to training camp in a couple of weeks? What was that?
Well, I think also they just announced that L.A. was going to get the 2026 All-Star game. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was
and
about.
It turned into asking them all kinds of questions. So we got NBA Europe talk, Clippers investigation, the Malik Beasley investigation, got the All-Star 3-team challenge, changed the rule on the half-court shot. Yeah, I got all kind of shit yesterday from him. What'd you take on Adam Silver's State of the League affair yesterday?
My biggest takeaway was Adam admitting, and this is a part of the reason why I feel like Adam is successful. Like, go with the flow, because there's money in digital. There's a lot of money in digital, and what he did yesterday was let all his sponsors and people that spend million upon billions of dollars with them know, like, look, I fully understand this isn't a sit down and watch live sport anymore. It is a highlight sport right now. Right now, these kids that play 2K26, they go and watch the game in a 20-minute clip, no commercials, no free throws, no timeouts. That's how his game is absorbed. But guess what? If it's for a few million eyeballs, it's a few million eyeballs. Whether it's television, whether it's YouTube, whether it's whatever the case may be, I'm letting you know, Nike, Gatorade, we still got millions of viewers, because right now it would seem like the world is crumbling in on the NBA because no one's watching it on television. So Adam said, I'm going to get out in front of this. My sport right now is a highlight sport. It's consumed different, but we still got millions of followers. So that's what I took from that. Him kind of doing a little bit of damage control on the whole NBA ratings are in the tank.
Right, it's like in the building.
Right.
So you're getting the podcast. It's on YouTube and on Spotify.
And on Spotify.
And on Apple and on iHeart and on iTunes. You're getting clips on social media of our show. That's how they consume the games, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, Adam just being Adam, getting out in front of it.
Well, you're getting your wish in the All-Star game. We're going to have 2 American squads and 1 Euro squad.
We're going to get our ass kicked. We're going to get our ass kicked.
It's hard. It's harder to make the European team than it is the American team now, because there's 2 American teams.
It's like we're going to need Steph, LeBron, and KD to win it for us, just like we had to do in the Olympics.
So the Euro,
like, what are these young kids
going to
take the
Euro
baton?
Team? We're going to have a captain, like a Ryder
I mean,
Cup?
I could pick it. Shea.
Okay.
Joker.
Yeah. Giannis.
Yeah. What was Buki?
Is Joel Embiid going to decide to play basketball this year?
Luka.
Damn, I forgot about Luka.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of dudes.
Wemby.
Oh, damn. Wemby. Yeah, Wemby.
You know what?
That 5 right there. I'll take that 5.
You know, somebody on this talk show said yesterday that even though he has Mexican heritage on his mother's side, he roots for America in the Olympics.
I am.
Or like whenever USA plays Mexico in soccer, I might root for the Euros.
This is what happens in basketball.
Welcome, Mike.
In basketball, it's okay. That's the only sport in the world that is okay to root against the stars.
Why is that the facts?
Because you guys always
look,
win.
You see Rudy's look? That's because it's easier to go, hey, that's because it ain't all brothers on the soccer team.
Comment.
Is that what you meant?
No comment.
They can turn their black. They can turn their black.
Yeah.
I mean, back when the whole team is black. Is that what
Carl
you mean?
Anthony Towns is Dominican.
Hey, all those European kids. Wemby's black kid. Shea's a black kid.
You're right about that. A bunch of Canadians.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a tough win. But see, that's not fair though.
If they all
the reason why it's not fair is because we're splitting up the American team. It should just like why are we doing this round robin crap? Because by splitting them up, then you make one of the teams weaker.
Is Jokic gonna want to do this though? Oh fuck, I don't play. What the hell?
No, this matters.
Because it's the Euro.
Yeah, this matters.
Yeah, I like
this.
It.
This is gonna make the Americans have to play. It's gonna make them all have to play because now it means something else.
Yeah.
Now we ain't just playing for 50,000.
It's
Now
an
we
annual
playing for
Ryder
like,
Cup.
yo, the Americans got to be like, yo, everybody talking about how these dudes is past us. Their game is past us. Yours are like, man, these dudes are spoiled and entitled. Let's go kick their ass. And now it's our chance to beat up on USA because we can't do it just with our own countrymen. But I got y'all with me. Let's go kick these entitled bastards' ass.
It's an international.
It's the world.
So, the world, yeah.
World.
So Patty Mills could conceivably be on the squad.
It's the world. I love
Australia. Yeah, it's badass.
And how come they didn't pay me $1 million? I've been saying this for 2 years.
I know. I think you've been saying it longer than that. It's gonna be cool.
They paid somebody to come up with that idea that I came up with. I
thought it was weird that we're not gonna count half court misses against your shooting
percentage. Yeah, because when the clock's running down,
unless the ball goes in,
right?
You get credit, I guess.
Yeah, because some guys won't shoot because of their field goal percentage.
But they get paid.
And the money, it equals up to money.
Yeah. Like Duncan Robinson can't be shooting those, and he can't shoot under 40% on three. That's how he gets paid.
Shout out to Duncan Robinson.
Steph's shooting percentage is going to go up.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Shout out to him.
Anyway.
So
you guys like this music?
I do. I'm grooving to it.
I'm like, you guys smoke. Enjoy the music.
As you heard him tapping them feet.
Yeah, I like it. See?
This is the first one that I'm going to mark down as a keep.
Bed music makes the show flow better. Especially when we're doing like
Timing,
quick hit type segments like this. Yeah, I like it.
There you go. Officially one to keep.
The first talk show I ever heard run bed music during its show was Lyle and Hahn over on Kiss on 99.5.
Are they
Kiss.
still over there? No, are they? Oh.
They've been gone for a hot minute, about 10 years. But they would literally play tunes in and out of their talk segments. And I loved it.
It kept a tempo.
And I've been doing
it keeps
it
you
ever
in a
since.
rhythm, right?
Yeah. Not the whole show.
No. But certain bits, certain quick hits.
Yeah.
It makes it flow.
Stories about your kids.
Yeah, it makes it flow.
Yeah. Quick kicks type stuff. Bitching about Cowboys, Eagles, that's different. You know?
Right.
It's a standalone topic. All right, y'all, watch the Baseline Bums. They post 1 to 2 times a week on Love You Hard TV. Watch whatever Bouquet's calling his now NFL Bets show on Saturday. You're just producing Jimmy's show now, right? The Say Hey Baseball thing is dead till next season?
Yep.
All right, it's unfortunate. When's the next In Motion, sir? Put you on the spot.
It's supposed to be tomorrow. We'll see.
Right.
They're in Germany.
Yeah, we'll see if they won.
Outstanding.
And Bookie has like a 7-hour marathon tonight on Pub Sports if you're interested.
Yep.
It's like a 7-hour live stream tonight.
On Pub Sports Radio?
Yeah.
Is that going to be every Thursday now?
For Thursday Night Football,
Even if it's like
He goes on an hour before
Dolphins
the game and then
Browns?
all the way through the game, even through a lightning delay.
good.
Yeah, that
Lord.
sucked. That really sucked last time.
Are y'all just betting? Y'all are betting every damn series, it sounds like.
Jimmy's thorough.
What are y'all talking about during the live stream? The game or bets?
Yes.
They're talking about the game,
Props?
but like if they can bet stuff live, yeah.
Wow. Good luck with that. You research?
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy's the driver of the bus. I just make sure we stay on track at times.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, he's been killing baseball and.
Good luck with the 6-hour stream, Kai Sanat.
Thank you.
Chappie Funk Rams.
What up, Chappie?
All right, we're done. Listen to us as part of the Believe Podcast Network. Share this show with your buddies. Tell them about this show, please. Especially y'all that watch on the Pub Sports Radio, YouTube. You boys are all over the country. That's who we really want to get more of. And not to take my poodle people for granted. We love you hard, but we're trying to get these other folks up in here. Trying to make this a worldwide.
Like, if the NFL can play football and about to see, we can ask for a few people worldwide.
No doubt.
You know?
So I want to special thanks today. I'm dedicating today's show to everybody from Pub Sports Radio that got into the chat.
Gives us a chance.
Y'all share our show, please. If you dig what we're doing, share it with your buddies and say, yeah, they're in Texas, but they're more of a regionally American type show. All right?
And don't forget to make your Survivor picks after the show.
And don't forget your Survivor picks after the
Or
show.
you're out.
If you're watching this show later in the future, in the comments below, put your picks in.
Greg and Kenny, we started at 9 today.
Sorry,
We're like, where
For
y'all
an hour
going?
and a half.
That's it.
We've been on for an hour and a half, bro. Like, where y'all going? We
started
came on at
9.
9.
Every Thursday, starting today, 9 o'clock start times. Only on Thursdays
Damn,
for
man.
now. All right, that's it. We're done.
Even if we wanted to do 30 minutes, like, so what? What do you mean, where are we going? Like,
That'll
we
be
did
good.
an hour and a half.
Back in here, mañana. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. mañana. Love y'all hard.